Unit 7 갈까요? 회의 준비하기입니다. 회의 준비 중요하죠. 예, 참석자도 확인해야 되고 여러 가지 어젠다도 확인을 해야 되고 우리 회의 준비 한번 해보겠습니다. 50번 패턴입니다. 회의를 할 겁니다. 언제 회의를 할 겁니다 라든지 무엇에 대해서 회의를 할 겁니다 라든지 할 때 We will hold a meeting. We will hold a meeting. 이렇게 얘기하면 되겠죠. hold a meeting 하는 것은 미팅, 회의를 주재하다 이런 뜻이니까요. 예, 간단한 패턴 50번 패턴이었고요. 51번 패턴입니다. 뭐뭐할 계획입니다. 뭐뭐할 계획입니다. 앞으로의 미래의 계획을 이야기해야 될 때가 많겠죠. 그때 we are planning to, we are planning to. 예를 들면 오늘 저녁에 회의를 해야 돼. 짜증나죠. 퇴근해야 되는데 회의한대. 맨날 저녁에 해요. 우리 부장님은. 그럴 때 쓸 수 있는 표현 We are planning to call a meeting tonight. 오늘 저녁에 call a meeting, 미팅을 할 계획이다. We are planning to. 이 표현 잊지 말아 주시고요. 무엇이 언급되어야 됩니다. 회의를 할 때면은 여러 가지 논제, 여러 가지 안건들이 언급이 되어야 하는데 반드시 이 이슈는 이야기 좀 합시다. 이럴 때 주어를 쓰시고 should be mentioned 이렇게 얘기하면 되겠습니다. 예를 들면 오로지 기술적인 이슈만을 이야기하자 only technical issues should be mentioned 이렇게 얘기하면 되겠죠. only technical issues 오로지 기술적인 이슈만이 should be mentioned 언급돼야 한다. 여러 가지 잡다한 이야기 매출이라든지 마케팅 이런 얘기 싸그리 치워버리고 그냥 기술적인 이야기만 합시다. 53번 패턴 어디에 참석할 수 있으셔요? Can you make it to? Make it to는 go의 뜻입니다. go. 그래서 can you make it to? 어디에 참석할 수 있습니까? 예를 들면 어디에 또 갈 수 있습니까? Can you make it to the meeting? Can you make it to meeting this afternoon? 오늘 저녁에 미팅에 참석할 수 있습니까? 이렇게 되겠네요. 53번 패턴. 54번 회의의 목적은 무엇입니다. 저번에 우리 배웠던 거 기억나죠? Purpose of my visit. 저의 방문의 목적. 이렇게 했는데 회의의 목적이니까 The purpose of the meeting. 미팅의 목적은 무엇이다. 예를 들어서 작업 환경을 개선하는 것이다. 그렇게 말하고 싶어요. 그러면 The purpose of the meeting is to discuss how to improve our working environment. working environment. 작업 환경을 improve, 개선시키는 것이다. 회의 시작했습니다. 첫 번째 안건부터 시작합시다. 자, 이것부터 시작합시다. 어떻게 할 수 있을까요? How do you say that? 이렇게 하면 됩니다. Let's start with. 예를 들면 첫 번째 안건, 첫 번째 목록부터 시작하겠습니다. 할 때는 Let's start with the first item. 이렇게 목록이란 뜻으로서 item을 쓰고 있습니다. This is it. 자, 여기까지 유니트 7이 끝났고요. 또 유니트 8도 공부를 할 겁니다.
Pattern 50. We'll hold a meeting.
I think we need to solve this issue.
We'll hold a meeting on it.
Sounds like a good idea.
Please let me know who you think should attend. 1.
We'll hold a meeting next week. We'll hold a meeting next week.
2. We'll hold a meeting to exchange ideas. We'll hold a meeting to exchange ideas. 3.
We'll hold a meeting with management. We'll hold a meeting with management.
4. We'll hold a meeting tonight. We'll hold a meeting tonight. 5.
We'll hold a meeting if you want. We'll hold a meeting if you want.
6. We'll hold a meeting next month. We'll hold a meeting next month. 7.
We'll hold a meeting on that issue. We'll hold a meeting on that issue.
8. We'll hold a meeting to discuss the project. We'll hold a meeting to discuss the project. 9.
We'll hold a meeting to explain the product. We'll hold a meeting to explain the product.
10. We'll hold a meeting to go over the results of the survey. We'll hold a meeting to go over the results of the survey.
Review.
1.
I'd like to confirm my reservation for a flight to Berlin.
What date is the reservation for?
August 15th. It's under the name Philip Jones.
Okay, let me check. 2.
What's the gate number for this flight?
That's B102.
Thank you. Is it far from here?
Just 5 minutes away from here. 3.
Here's my passport.
Thank you. Please let me know if you have something to check in.
Nope. I only have a carry-on bag.
Okay. 4.
Why are you here?
The purpose of my visit is to meet with a client.
Where will you be staying?
I'll be at the Hilton for 5 days. 5.
How long are you planning to stay in the States?
I'm staying here for 3 nights.
Where will you be staying?
I'll be in Los Angeles, staying at the Plaza. 6.
Could you help me with the customs declaration?
Sure.
I don't know what this means.
It means your home address. 7.
Would you take me to the nearest subway station?
It will take about 5 minutes.
That's okay.
Please fasten your seatbelt. 8.
How long will it take to get to the convention center?
What time do you have a meeting there?
At 4 p.m.
I think you can get there on time if you leave now. 9.
I'd like to check in, please.
Could you please tell me your name?
Trevor Watson. I have a reservation for a single room.
1 moment while I find it on the list. 10.
Don't you think our market share is getting smaller?
I think so.
We need to take action.
We'll hold a meeting next week. Pattern 51. We're planning to
call a meeting tonight.
What's the meeting about?
It's about the new car model.
I heard it has some technical glitches. 1.
We're planning to address the issue. We're planning to address the issue.
2. We're planning to hire additional workers. We're planning to hire additional workers. 3.
We're planning to have a company picnic. We're planning to have a company picnic.
4. We're planning to conduct a survey. We're planning to conduct a survey. 5.
We're planning to expand our business. We're planning to expand our business.
6. We're planning to advance the schedule. We're planning to advance the schedule. 7.
We're planning to cancel the annual meeting. We're planning to cancel the annual meeting.
8. We're planning to sign an agreement with them. We're planning to sign an agreement with them. 9.
We're planning to diversify our revenue streams. We're planning to diversify our revenue streams.
10. We're planning to hire more people for our research team. We're planning to hire more people for our research team. Pattern 52. Should be mentioned.
Should we attend the meeting?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Only technical issues should be mentioned. 1.
Who will be promoted should be mentioned. Who will be promoted should be mentioned.
2. The quality of the product should be mentioned. The quality of the product should be mentioned. 3.
Strengthening data security should be mentioned. Strengthening data security should be mentioned.
4. Its size should be mentioned. Its size should be mentioned. 5.
Its price should be mentioned. Its price should be mentioned.
6. The error should be mentioned. The error should be mentioned. 7.
Its design should be mentioned. Its design should be mentioned.
8. Its weight should be mentioned. Its weight should be mentioned. 9.
Our sales figure should be mentioned. Our sales figure should be mentioned.
10. The marketing plan should be mentioned. The marketing plan should be mentioned. Pattern 53. Can you make it to?
Let's have a meeting this afternoon.
This afternoon?
Can you make it to a meeting this afternoon?
When will the meeting begin? 1.
Can you make it to my place for dinner? Can you make it to my place for dinner?
2. Can you make it to the party tomorrow? Can you make it to the party tomorrow? 3.
Can you make it to the meeting with the lawyer? Can you make it to the meeting with the lawyer?
4. Can you make it to our office? Can you make it to our office? 5.
Can you make it to our factory? Can you make it to our factory?
6. Can you make it to our booth today? Can you make it to our booth today? 7.
Can you make it to the airport at 8 o'clock? Can you make it to the airport at 8 o'clock?
8. Can you make it to the electronics show? Can you make it to the electronics show? 9.
Can you make it to my hotel tomorrow morning? Can you make it to my hotel tomorrow morning?
10. Can you make it to the conference if you're a guest speaker? Can you make it to the conference if you're a guest speaker? Pattern 54. The purpose of the meeting is to...
The purpose of the meeting is to discuss how to improve our working environment.
How long will the meeting last?
About 2 hours.
Please wrap it up as quickly as possible. 1.
The purpose of the meeting is to elect board members. The purpose of the meeting is to elect board members.
2. The purpose of the meeting is to review our salary program. The purpose of the meeting is to review our salary program. 3.
The purpose of the meeting is to find out the cause of the glitch. The purpose of the meeting is to find out the cause of the glitch.
4. The purpose of the meeting is to share experiences. The purpose of the meeting is to share experiences. 5.
The purpose of the meeting is to confirm the schedule. The purpose of the meeting is to confirm the schedule.
6. The purpose of the meeting is to expand overseas markets. The purpose of the meeting is to expand overseas markets. 7.
The purpose of the meeting is to discuss management issues. The purpose of the meeting is to discuss management issues.
8. The purpose of the meeting is to evaluate the current strategy. The purpose of the meeting is to evaluate the current strategy. 9.
The purpose of the meeting is to determine the price of our new products. The purpose of the meeting is to determine the price of our new products.
10. The purpose of the meeting is to provide some information about our marketing activities. The purpose of the meeting is to provide some information about our marketing activities. Pattern 55. Let's start with
the first item. It is the issue of cost reductions in daily operations.
I understand you've prepared a report on this issue.
Yes, I believe we should reduce our travel expenses.
How can we reduce them? 1.
Let's start with the biggest issue. Let's start with the biggest issue.
2. Let's start with the security issue. Let's start with the security issue. 3.
Let's start with the issue you raised. Let's start with the issue you raised.
4. Let's start with the legal issue. Let's start with the legal issue. 5.
Let's start with the financial issue. Let's start with the financial issue.
6. Let's start with the marketing issue. Let's start with the marketing issue. 7.
Let's start with the project schedule. Let's start with the project schedule.
8. Let's start with introductions by everyone. Let's start with introductions by everyone. 9.
Let's start with the first item on the agenda. Let's start with the first item on the agenda.
10. Let's start with an introduction of our business. Let's start with an introduction of our business.